Northern Territory Chief Minister Natasha Fyles has refused to say if her government will reinstate alcohol bans in Alice Springs town camps. A decision on the bans has been pushed back until next week after Ms Fyles met the Prime Minister in Canberra.
Last week, the Prime Minister flew to Alice Springs to address the town's escalating crime crisis. This week, the Northern Territory's Chief Minister is in Canberra. But if she was expecting a warm welcome, it wasn't forthcoming.
Why should you stay in your position when this has been the disaster that it has been and escalated in the last couple of months, if not the last couple of years?
Natasha Fyles is under pressure to reinstate intervention-era alcohol bans in Alice Springs town camps. Sources have told Sky News a report commissioned last week by the Prime Minister has recommended they be reinstated with urgency. But the Chief Minister is yet to budge.
And what I'm saying is I'm not preempting the contents of that report. I will pay it the respect. I'm meeting the Prime Minister in a few hours and we will discuss it and work collaboratively on the recommendations, plural, in that report.
That meeting came and went, but there was still no decision. The Prime Minister tweeting that the report will be considered by the respective cabinets next week. Alice Springs residents say there's no time to waste.
They have to backflip, they have to take responsibility for the fact that they were responsible for one of the most destructive decisions I've ever seen in my time in the Territory, and that's almost 30 years.
It's understood the report also recommends the federal government provide more needs-based funding to address the issues in Alice Springs. The Northern Territory government wants to see that funding commitment before it overturns the bans.
What I acknowledge is right now in Central Australia, and it is more than just alcohol, listening to the community, we need to make sure that we see that investment and that we drive it into the programs that we know won't just sugarcoat this and make it go away for a few months. We need to address these issues into the future, and that's what I aim to achieve.
The Territory opposition says the Chief Minister and her Attorney General need to admit they've got it wrong.
Because we got it wrong. They won't still own up to that. And that really makes people in the Territory very, very angry.
Matt Cunningham, Sky News.